Powe, how are you, buddy? RK5, I can't pronounce your name. Jadranke? Hi, Vicky. Thank you. Hey, Invest, what's happening? Started T. Thank you. Some Aerosmith, please. No, I just gave you like a whole original piece. Anybody see anything cool and interesting from NAMM the other week? From the NAMM show? Any cool guitar gear? Anybody see anything worthwhile? Just throw it out there in the room. I like the dual tremolo thing from whatever, I can't remember, something audio. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't see anything cool in the way of like guitars or amps per se. I think it's a bummer that Marshall was sold again, and I think they're history. So if you own a Marshall amp of any kind right now, I would just hold on to it because I think they're gonna bite the dust, which is really sad because they are really so many great records were made with Marshall Plexi amps and Marshall JCM 800s and JTM 45s. I mean, you're talking like countless albums were made with those amps. They're not gonna like go out of existence. You'll be able to still buy them. They'll just be vintage, and you'll probably have to pay an arm and a leg for them. So it's kind of a bummer. Like you might, like probably in a couple years, you won't be able to walk into like a Guitar Center or wherever and see Marshall. I'd be very surprised. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of a shame to see that come to an end. That lineage of tone. Hey, Lucianne. Hey, Average Asia. How are you guys? Thanks for stopping by. My Gibson is an SG Jr. Overwound P-90 by Lollar. That's the only thing I replaced on the guitar. Greeting from the States, back to Indonesia. What's anybody listening to? Anybody heard anything cool lately? Any cool new music that's got a earworm inside you? Yeah, I love Stevie Ray Vaughan. That riff that I was playing, my original song, Soulcactus, was written with Stevie in mind. And then there's another part that was written as a response to that for Jimi Hendrix. And that's very much a Stevie rhythm. And this is very... If you listen to Gypsy Eyes by Jimi Hendrix, you'll hear that that's very much where I copped that from, basically. Back in my 20s, when I used to write songs, my ideas were to write songs with various personalities, other famous guitar players that I liked. So, like, that song, like, I kind of wanted it to be Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jimi Hendrix kind of playing a song together. One guy would play that portion, the other guy would play that portion as a response to the other thing. And they kind of have this meeting of the minds. I always thought that was a good approach in my 20s to write songs that maybe you wanted your heroes to do that maybe they weren't doing. You could say, well, that's very arrogant. That's a very arrogant approach. It's be like, no, I wasn't hearing out of them what I wanted to, and here's a song that I would like to hear them do at some point in the future. Maybe if I get a publishing deal, that will happen. And if it doesn't, oh well, fuck it. I'll do it myself and record it. And guess what? Oh, I did that shit. Yeah. I recorded just more than this CD, but yeah. I mean, so that was my initial take in songwriting, but now the way I approach songwriting, I hear something. I'll hear something from a record or a TV show or a movie, and I don't know, they'll just like that. And here's where the experience of playing for a long while, like probably more than 20 years, comes into play, is that you just hear shit and then it just fucking comes out of your hands for no apparent reason other than it resides in you, and you just play something that is rattling around in that bulbous brain of yours. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I came up with that last month. I was just sitting on my couch and was just playing like a Mark Knopfler style rhythm, which is using your thumb on a bass note and then using your finger and your ring finger. All right, so. How do you think Money for Nothing was written? That's exactly how it was written. You know, if you watch Knopfler, that's how he plays. So I like that. So That's how I songwrite. Maybe that helps some of you. Thanks, Invest. I don't know the slow ride riff. Nerdiest nerd. Thanks for coming by today. How you doing? Any AC/DC riffs? Yeah, all their records, man. Give it a whirl. I'm going to focus on talking about my own music and providing information to the up-and-coming players that need it for either songwriting or getting into gear or playing in bands or playing gigs. If they need advice, just think of me as like Lucy from the Peanuts gang. Although you're not paying 5 cents to ask me a question, you're just writing it here and it doesn't cost anybody anything. If I can help you out, I certainly will. I've got 40 years worth of experience. What about Paranoid? Great song. Black Sabbath. Hey, Rich P, what's happening? How you doing, bud? Have I got a favorite original song? Yeah, my favorite original song is my title track from my record called Meeting You. I like the riff. I like the way that it flows. Separate section, a bridge section, and I don't write a lot of bridges in my song, and I think that's part of the reason I like that. And I also use it, I didn't use it in the studio version, and you can buy this song, guys, on my Patreon page, patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus. It's up there for sale, but if I were to play this in concert, I would extend that section after I'm done singing my 4 or 6 lines or whatever it is, come back in and start just jamming over that bridge section. The other part of it, the bridge crescendos at the end, where it kind of does this. Anyways, you can go check out the full song, whatever. You can download it. Help me out. But that's one of my favorite songs. The other favorite song of mine, which is also up on my Patreon page, is my Soulcactus tune. That's really cool. It's got some really cool changes. Anyways, all right, guys, running kind of long here on the stream. I'd appreciate it if you'd hit that thumbs up. I'm only seeing 10 thumbs up versus 118 of you in the room. Come on, show me the love. Who do you love? Larry Soulcactus. Who do you love? Larry Soulcactus. Who do you love? Larry Soulcactus. All right? So, on that note... I'll check you later. Thanks, guys. Be cool. Bye-bye.